What's going on, guys? It's Max here, back from Star Pro Shop, giving you guys another ball review today. Today we've got the newest release from Hammer, the Hammer Spawn. So I'm gonna throw a couple shots, let you guys see the ball motion, and give you guys our review. So the Hammer Spawn, another all black bowling ball from Hammer with the red logo. I believe it's a 250 RG and a .050 diff. So big core. I've got a weaker layout on it, and we're bowling today on Dead Man's Curve V2. So throw a couple shots here, try to get lined up. Yeah, so Dead Man's Curve V2, I believe, is classified as a challenge shot. Want to throw something out there for you guys today just to kind of get a better idea of the true ball motion. I've got a 6-inch pin on mine. I think it's a 6 by 5.5 by 2.5. So if you've seen our black hole video, it's the same layout that I put on my black hole. Let's see if I can throw another shot here for you guys. Yeah, what that 6-inch pin is going to do for me is it's going to give me a little bit more length, and it's going to be a little bit smoother off the back. And I feel like you kind of can see that with that shot there. First impressions, it reminds me a lot of my old NV Tour. I don't know if that's just because of the all black or the ball motion or both. I think it's both. So I'm gonna move about 4 left, try to see what I can do. Yeah, I got a little bit left and also missed a little bit left, so that's not a good combination, but so far I think, as you guys hopefully are able to see, just how kind of, this isn't like an overpoweringly strong ball like maybe the Zero Mercy Solid, but it's still something that maybe game 1 of league, if you guys have a league where they put a lot of oil in the middle or looking for something to use on some harder stuff, I think this could be something useful for you guys here. So I'll try to throw a better shot here. Not my best, but that's the overcompensation when you miss left, is when you overshoot it right. But yeah, I haven't thrown it a ton. I think for me it's definitely a little bit more usable than my Zero Mercy Solid. I would compare it maybe to kind of like my Dynasty, just a little bit less off the spot. So I'll see if I can actually execute a good shot here. Yeah, that one was better. I gotta say that I guess it's too early for me to call it something that's gonna be a staple in my bag, but I've messed around with the surface a little bit. Comes out of the box really, really chalky, I think. For where I bowl and what I've been bowling on, it's not as usable on that surface. I hit mine with a 2000 pad, and I think that's kind of helped mellow it out a little bit for me. So I'll try to move another 4 left and see what happens. Yeah, responds well. Move another 4 left and got a little bit softer with it, and it's still picked up in the middle of that lane. So that's good to see, especially in the oil. That's what you want your big balls to do, right? Is to see the lanes early. And especially, I think if you guys at home are thinking, you know, maybe you want to throw something a little bit stronger on it, I wouldn't be against it. I just, for where I wanted this to be in the bag, I put something a little bit weaker, so I hope you can see how that affects it too, with how easy it kind of floats down the lane. So I'm gonna go back to 35, try to see if I could throw another good one. Yeah, that one was a little bit of me where I kind of projected that one a little bit more. But all in all, I think step down from Zero Mercy solid. If you're looking for something in the gray area between that and like your shinier, bigger ASIMs, I think the Spawn will fit that spot perfectly for you. Like I said, something kind of like the Envy Tour was for me when I had it like about 2 years ago. It's kind of what this reminds me of, something I can stand left, throw right. It'll be a little bit smoother of a motion overall, but it's not too rolly, so that's kind of the type of stuff I like to see. Yeah, not throwing my best shots today, but I hope it's a good visualization of where you could play with that ball. I'll try to get a little bit straighter, even though this pattern probably won't allow for it, but we'll see what it wants to do if I make a big zone change right. So I'll stand 25, try to see if I can chuck it down there. Yeah, that pattern has so much oil towards the gutter that unfortunately it didn't read for me there, but it's not necessarily the zone that you're looking to play that ball in anyways. So I've got a Black Widow Dynasty here. I'm going to try to compare it and throw a couple of shots from that same area where the Spawn was striking, so you guys can see the difference. So I'll stand about 36 on this one. Yeah, so even though I leaked that one outside a little bit, you can see that the Dynasty definitely wanted to pick up a little bit harder than my Spawn. And I also have a little bit of a stronger layout on my Dynasty as well. So that also plays a factor in it a little bit. I'll see if I can execute a better one here for you guys. A little bit better, but couldn't get the 7 out. Yeah, but hopefully on camera you guys can see that Dynasty kind of makes the stronger motion off the spot versus the Spawn. I think the Spawn is a little bit rounder. Yeah, see, so I threw those back-to-back shots in the same spot. The Dynasty gave me that little 7-pin. The Spawn was able to go through it a little bit better. I think that might be just because you're seeing the weaker layout kind of come into play with that one. Yeah, you kind of see that Dynasty burns up a little bit just because I think the layout's a little bit stronger on it. And the Spawn is kind of saving that energy. Okay. So I'll move back to round 40 and see if the Spawn wants to still make the motion for me. Checks out the 5. Yeah, so even getting real steep with it, and with the weaker layout, it still has enough to come around the corner, which is a good sign. I think you guys don't necessarily have to go weak with yours. I just did it on mine, but if you're looking for something stronger, it's not going to burn up too much on you for maybe first game of league or some harder stuff, I think the Spawn is a good direction to go. So that's all I got for you guys today. We're going to show you guys a couple more shots without any of me talking, and hopefully give you a closer look as to how the ball performs on the lane.